When in dealing with a particular business that involves a lot of cash, where your spouse is the majority or sole owner, it is very, very important to hire an experienced attorney who deals with cash businesses like we do, as well as have the expert on board. And we have many experts that we have used in the past in particular businesses such as a restaurant, a laundromat, we've had that example, and other types of businesses where there's a significant amount of cash being generated in that business, so that you do not lose out on a realistic evaluation. Sometimes an expert will look at the liquor purchases and do an extrapolation or an analysis as to the amount of liquor being purchased, the average amount of drinks per bottle, to get an idea of what the cash sales should be. Another tool that the business evaluator may use to assess the value of that business is by getting studies for comparable businesses in similar markets, similar demographics, to do a comparison to see what similar businesses should be generating in income to make a realistic assessment so that you're protected. Even though you may have access to the books, we've had situations where there are two sets of books, and this is very important because the books that you may be provided don't necessarily jive with what's actually going on. In a typical divorce situation, the owner's spouse is not going to be so cooperative in providing the documentation, the records that your expert will need to do a realistic assessment, so at the end of the day you feel comfortable with whatever report that that expert comes up with.